The principles brings a framework to enhance the business environment. It's not to damage business. Is to make business better.
There's a necessity that someone is part of this conversation that is, if you like, the advocate of the planet, which not necessarily has a voice in this.
There is really an important role for civil society to play in holding banks accountable around the commitments that they've made through the principles for responsible banking.
We witness banks engaging, but they are not investing in their teams, in their tools, in their capacities to mainstream this topic. We are here to support this initiative. We need to be critical. Embracing responsibility is the least we expect at this moment.
The finance system is there to enable and to support the transition that needs to happen in the real economy. If you look at this collective commitment to climate action, which is to me a sort of more concrete detailing out of one segment and dimension under the principles, we managed to get a German banking sector commitment in place, which was modeled after the CCCA. I wonder whether that would have happened if had the conversations on the principles not been in place.
There's a need for the banks involved to be even more bold, and indeed for the principals secretariat to be a bit more bold and open on the need for some tough decision by banks in terms of phasing out fossil fuel financing.
We can't just let it go until 2035 we look back and then we have achieved something. There's some sort of a reference curve. People have concerned themselves with the principles, and that is a result from within 12 months.
The millions and millions of people who have pension savings or have a bank account really feel proud of where their money is being put to work in the real economy, and also feel like they have more of a voice in the system.
Being responsible is about looking at different topics that really influence human society and our economies.
We need to see this in products, we need to see it in policies, we need to see it in risk management, in the regulatory adjustments across the entire spectrum.
Ultimately, the test will be, well, what is the different impact we see of banks' financing decisions, lending decisions, underwriting decisions, and so on. And we will look to evaluate that with quite a degree of critical scrutiny in the months ahead.